Martha Graham once said, "Dance is the hidden language of the soul, but I think it's the hidden language of the world." Dance has been a part of history since the earliest times of human civilization. Dance has been around since before any written language. Today, dance is seen as a form of art for most people, but that is not how it all started. I'm going to be talking about the ancient history of dance, dance during the Renaissance, and dance during the 20th century. Dance has always been a secret passion of mine, and its history never fails to amaze me. Let's start with the first proof of dance and its ancient history. History shows that the earliest signs of dance are from Egypt from the 3rd millennium BC. For the Egyptians, dance was a form of ritual for the gods. The priests and priestesses would perform stories of the things gods had done as a form of praise and worship. Dance became crucial to their religious ceremonies. This tradition then went on to ancient Greece, bringing the creation of the Greek theater in 6th century BC. Old paintings also show many rituals the Greeks had that involved dancing, mainly the ones before Olympic Games. These seem to be the most talked about, or the most painted about. Before the Renaissance, the most famous dance reported was the chain dance, which was practiced by commoners, but when the Renaissance began, new music arrived with it. The baroque was one of the Renaissance dances mainly for the upper class. This was a ballroom dance done to baroque music from 1600 to 1750. Then there was the pavane, which was an Italian dance that was mainly taking steps forwards and backwards to the beat of the music. This was usually performed to open ceremonies and to show elegant dresses. The last famous dance from this time was the Canary. This was a fast dance that originated from the Canary Islands and transitioned to Spain. This is a large group dance that was rhythmically sophisticated. Then we jump to the 20th century, where more dance styles are created and different cultures start coming together more to learn each other's dances. The 20th century began with bringing the two-step, also known as the chassé, from the 1890s. With it also came the waltz, which became popular in England around 1910, keeping the same style of smooth, slow dancing from the Renaissance that consisted of natural walking movements. Many more dances of this sort were then created, like the grizzly bear, foxtrot, duck waddle, all dances doing similar steps but bringing more people together from all races. Then came the Argentine tango and the samba from Brazil. This is the time period where we see countries join each other and teach each other all these amazing dance styles. In the 1920s, the jazz industry spiked, introducing dances like Charleston, the shimmy, the quick step. What most people don't believe is that the majority of these dances were all created by African Americans. Skipping over to the 1960s and 70s came rock and Latin dances of all sorts. But the most important dance at this time was the twist. There was no rules, you didn't even need a partner for this. All you had to do was twist your body to the rhythm of the music. During this time also, dancing made it to TV, so it began spreading all throughout nations. During the late 70s came the hustle, line dancing, but the ones that have remained famous to this day are salsa and breakdancing, which originated from Brooklyn and the Bronx, at that time majorly populated by Hispanics and African Americans. After going over the ancient history of dance, dance during the Renaissance period, and dance during the 20th century, I hope you have learned something new about the dance world. And like Bob Marley said, forget your troubles and dance.